Well, we're back on the Woodster. Happy days. Good boy. How you feeling, big man? You good? You feel good? You feel pretty good, mate. Oh, you have no idea how happy this makes me, guys. So this is his first little poodle up the road since he hurt himself. Still not entirely sure what happened, why he came out of his stable lame that day, but it is what it is. No point dwelling on it now. But yeah, it's a few weeks later. I'm not entirely sure how many weeks later, actually. I'll have to double check and put it up on the screen for you. But we're back in the saddle. He's actually very relaxed at the moment, which I'm happy about. I thought he was going to be a bit of a tank, but you know, we're on the buckle, which is good. That may all change when we turn around at the end of the road, though. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see what happens. He's just got a lovely session with the massage gun as well, so I'm hoping that's going to have put him in a good zen place for this ride. You okay, darling? Yeah, he feels good. He feels strong. Doesn't feel like he's struggling on that leg at all. Can't feel any lameness at all. Oh, so happy. So happy. Are you happy to be out? You've been getting a bit bored, haven't you? Yeah, you've been getting very bored, actually. Bless him, he's been following me around like a little puppy. He's like, why am I not working? Why am I not doing anything? My leg feels better now. Can we please go out? That's been you, hasn't it? Yes. Come on. Good boy. One thing I have found, actually, so when I was going over him with the massage gun, so I basically noticed that since he'd been off work, he'd been getting a bit stiff, which is, you know, not surprising. He's not been doing an awful lot of movement to keep himself, you know, loose and limber the last few weeks. And I thought I'd just give him a few sessions with the massage gun and do a bit of stretching. I noticed he's got a massive clump of muscle just behind his right shoulder, just behind the withers. Oh, see, normally I would trot on, but I don't want to risk it yet. I think we're going to stick with the walk work. They'll have to wait a sec, won't they, darling? Yeah. Good boy. Yeah, normally I would trot on when there's a car waiting for us, but we're going to stick to the rehab rules. We're doing walk work to get him back into the swing of things, and then we'll take it from there. So I don't want to do too much too soon and give you another boo-boo. Come on, keep going. So yeah, anyway, found a big old massive muscle. It's kind of here, if you can see that. Well, you're not going to be able to see the massive muscle because his hair and his saddle pad's in the way. But yeah, luckily it's not directly under where his saddle sits. I think a tiny bit of it might be where his saddle sits. Oh, another car. Ooh, good boy. Stepping fast. Don't eat the dead twig, dude. Don't eat the dead twig. And so he eats the dead twig. Of course he does, because it's woody. Come on. You're going to be playing with that all the way up to the end of the road now, aren't you, you silly boy? Silly boy. Oh, well, at least it's amusing him, I suppose. Stops him from looking behind us and worrying. Yeah, anyway, muscle mass on this side. Yeah, it seems to be quite a big knot he's got going on there, so I'm going to have to work on that over the next couple of weeks, see if we can iron that kink out for him. Hopefully that'll make him a bit more comfortable. But other than that, he seems to be in pretty good condition at the moment. He's not lost, I mean, he's lost a bit of muscle, but he's not really lost too much. And overall, he's looking pretty good. So. Okay, so that's, oh no, was that because you weren't paying attention or because it was sore? Can you look where you're going, please, so I know you're paying attention? Yeah, I think that was just, I wasn't paying attention to where I was putting my feet stumble. Okay. So, yeah, going down a hill at the moment. So, for anyone who doesn't know, lameness can often display more obviously if you're going down a hill. So, I was slightly wondering if he was going to be a bit stiffer on the downhill there. I mean, it was only a very gentle slope, but no difference at all. So, that's good. Come on. And I've been doing a little bit of in-hand work with him as well, just doing some just doing some really simple stuff like yielding the haunches, yielding the shoulders, rein back, things like that. And he seems like completely sound doing all those movements as well. I think he must have just pulled a muscle. I think he pulled a muscle or, you know, strained something maybe, and yeah, I think that's what it was. I don't think there's anything serious going on. I mean, I think if there was anything serious, I probably wouldn't be sat on him right now. So I'm gonna take this as a good sign and be positive about this, I think. All right, can we push you on a little bit? And let's, come on. Because we're doing a bit of a pottery walk, aren't we? Let's do a bit of a proper walk. And yeah, he feels great. Absolutely perfect. Oh, every part of me right now wants to see what he's like in a trot, but nope. Self-control. One of us has to have self-control, I suppose, don't we, Woody? Because I know you're not going to have any when we turn around in a bit. Or maybe you'll surprise me and maybe you'll be an absolute gentleman and we'll walk all the way home on the buckle again. That'd be nice if that happened, actually. Can we do that? Yeah? You're going to have to let me trim that piece of dirty ear fluff off as well at some point. It's really starting to offend me. He gets a bit funny with having his ear hair trimmed. Like, he'll tolerate it, but it's not his favourite thing in the world. And that big old tuft he's got sticking out of his right ear, he's just not wanted to let me do it. And to be honest, like, he's not going anywhere, so I've not really pushed the issue, but it looks like it's starting to pull. It's kind of matted now, so I think we're going to have to just deal with that later. Oh, Woody, that smells amazing. I think someone's having a cooked breakfast, aren't they? Now I want a cooked breakfast. Good boy. Well, you're definitely perking up now, aren't you? I feel like my hopes of having a nice gentle stroll back on the buckle are rapidly fading away. Be chill, mister. Be chill. Ah yes, energy levels have quadrupled in an instant now. Let's just shorten those reins up a bit, I think. Good boy. Yes, short reins, don't let legs touch horse's sides. Keep butt planted firmly in saddle and pray to every god known to mankind. Hey, over. Good boy. You cannot be scared of a car, dude. Come on. It's just an excuse, isn't it? Yes, it's an excuse. Right, straighten up. Straighten up. Good boy. No, you're not a dinosaur. You're not a dinosaur. And you really aren't lame anymore, are you? See, this is the problem with taking Woody on short hacks. It's like, he needs to do short, sensible hacks to build him back up a little bit, but at the same time, it blows his brains. So I feel like maybe slightly longer hacks are going to be necessary here. You need to be tired before we turn around, don't you? Yes, we do. Oh, the doggos are out. Hello, Noisy. Shush, shush. Shush, shush. Oh, so much drama. So much drama. Oh, yes, there's two of them. You know there's two of them. You know there's two of them. And you know they've got big mouths. You should be used to it by now, darling. You should be used to it by now, darling. Yes, I think we're just going to have to go up and down one day, aren't we, until you get used to them. Yes. Because we can't have you spooking on the wrong side of the road, can we? Blue needs to do the same. We're going to have to take it in turns, won't we? And just go up and down and up and down and up and down. Yes. Ah, well, I am going to call this ride a massive success. Okay. Dinosaur mode activated once again, and that is a very sound pony. So, happy days! Yay!